We saw Steve Ishmael on the sideline dressed with the helmet. I didn't see him out there. What was that?
You know, he was still a little banged up from the Clemson game. He practiced during the week and threw it early in the week, and then as the week went, he just didn't recover. And he practiced on Tuesday, but then Wednesday he didn't recover well. Thursday didn't recover well, and he just didn't feel medically, and everybody just didn't feel good about it. So we went with Ace.
So why wasn't he on injured report Thursday night?
Because we thought he was going to play. He practiced full speed on Tuesday, so I'm thinking that he's going to go.
Other questions? Mark in the back.
Hey, Coach, back here. The offense struggled to get anything consistent all day. How much did you miss having Eric out there?
Wow. You know, Eric is, before the Clemson game, I think he was ranked in the top 10 quarterbacks in the country. You know, obviously we missed him a great deal out there, and there have been a lot of things that we could have took advantage of. But as a football coach and as a football player, that stuff happens all the time. Guys get hurt. That's what makes our game so unpredictable, and it's also the thing that makes our game so cool, is that you do get an opportunity to hit a star. You know, in basketball, you don't get to touch Michael Jordan, you know. You get in trouble if you touch Michael. You get in trouble if you touch Magic. But in football, you get to touch him as long as you want, as long as you play within the rules. So as a football player, guys get hurt, and guys come back, and we embrace the ideal of finding a way of finding the next man to step up, to being able to overcome a deficit and lean on other areas, and to see if you can come out and do things that people don't think you're capable of doing as a family, as a La Familia and Ohana. So there's no doubt we missed Eric. We'll miss Eric if in any other games he doesn't play in, but we expect the next guy to step up. And it's not Zach. We don't expect Zach to play like Eric, although if he wants to, I'm all for it. What we expect is the other 21 guys to elevate their game so that Zach can play under control and we still have an opportunity to win. And I thought that the first half, especially, I thought Zach did that for us.
Any indication that Eric will be back next week?
You know, based off of the traditions, I would imagine that it's probably doubtful. But again, it's a medical decision.
Chris, front row.
Early in the game on third downs, you guys had some success. I think you shot from 7 of 11 early, and it looked like you threw some mobile blitzes. I know Kendall got a snap on them. I was curious if there's something you saw that, particularly.
You know, they kept changing their personnel on us, so they were playing two quarterbacks a lot. And, obviously one of their quarterbacks did one thing well and the other quarterback did the other thing well. So it was the chess game of going in and whether you wanted to blitz, play more zone. You know, we really got ahead of them a lot on the pitch count. There was a lot of times on first and second down where you're like, this is outstanding. We're exactly where we want to be. But then when you go back, I'm looking at the numbers. I want they would say they were 10 for 19 or 11 for 21 if you include fourth down. I mean, 50%, and that's a big number. That's a big number, and that's going to continue a lot of drives. That's going to give them a lot more plays, and that's going to give them a lot of time of possession. So we were really, really good on first and second down. We just couldn't get out of the drives.
I was curious too, because I know late in the game, I think it was one of the first times I've seen it. You guys had like 4 defensive ends, Josh Black, and Chris Lane called the point. Was there anything to that this week specifically?
Well, I just think that, as the personnel gets closer and closer, you can decide whether you want to rush 3 or you want to rush 4. Like I said, I thought we matched up extremely well with this football team. So we just did not just want to play coverage all the time and rush 3. We wanted to have an opportunity to get after him like we did when Coleman had the first sack earlier in the game. But it's something that's gonna get better down the road. Our defensive line are all babies, and we've got to take our lumps right now. Big brother's punching little brother in the chest and telling him not to cry. We're going to take it right now, but there's going to be a time when our babies grow up and now all of a sudden they're big brothers, and I'm looking forward to that day.
Michael, then Nico.
Coach, I didn't get a chance to look back at the video, but the online play-by-play has, after the chop block, there was a sack and then an incomplete pass, which would mean it was only third down, but the down marker at fourth down. Was there any explanation given by the officials as to why?
They did not, and I'm not clear on all the stuff that went through right there, and I was just politely asked to leave the field, so I obliged.
Nico?
Coach, you just mentioned, a minute ago, the other 21 guys kind of lifting Zach up, and there was a lot of things going against you with Eric being out and things of that sort. But this was a game to the end. This was a one-possession game in the fourth quarter, a one-point game in the third. Is there something to take from that? Is there a sense of pride at all with that?
There's a lot of fight in this team, and the seniors, the junior, the sophomore, and the freshman class are fighting ferociously to get this senior class to a bowl game. And now we can't miss a pitch. It's a full count, and if it's close, we're going to have to swing at it. But we got a really fine Florida State team coming in here. We do get them in the Carrier Dome, which is big, and I know they're going to want to improve on their bowl status and the things they're doing. I have no idea how they did today because I'm locked in on this one. But we've got a lot of guys out, but we're going to line up with 22 orange, and we're going to go out there and give it our best shot. This team is a family, and they really are doing outstanding things, even though right now we may only have one leg to stand or no leg to stand. But I'm telling you, I'm proud of these guys, and you guys should be proud of them too. I know there's some reporters out there that don't care if we win or lose, and they only write their articles or they write their blogs. But if you do care about this team, I'm telling you, this is a team that you can care about. These guys are getting better, and we are going to continue to get better. It's going to be a very, very clear sky for us in the future. We just got to keep working and keep our nose to the grindstone.
Last question, Chris.
Dino, you mentioned there were things you could have taken advantage of if Eric had been out there. Where did it kind of limit your game plan, having to use Zach?
Well, the one thing, you look at our rushing total, and you look at, that's bad. It's bad. Well, when you have Eric, you say, oh, you can't run the football. You have Eric out there, when you have a guy that's made a whole bunch of throws, they back off and they don't try to come at you so much. Zach did a fabulous job handling the blitz. He threw some beautiful deep balls. Oh, hello, Zach. Nice to see you. But I think they also heated us up a little bit. And that's what happens when you get a young signal caller underneath the center. They're going to heat you up a little bit. And again, we need to block better on the offensive line. We need to run our routes crisper, and we need to get open sooner. And like I said, that's not Zach. That's Zaire. That's I'm messing with you, Zaire. It's the other 21 guys that have to play better. It's not the new guy coming in. It's the guys that play every week. And I couldn't be prouder of these guys. Man, these guys are my sons. God didn't bless me with any. I got 4 beautiful daughters, but, well, I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so you guys have to behold that. But these guys right here, they're like my sons. Man, I love these guys, and there's nothing but fight in them.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Peter, you said Dungy, based off clinicians, you thought it was unlikely what we do to play next week. What do you mean by clinicians?
Traditionally,
Based on that kind of injury?
normally we're going to be very, very cautious. And that's good for the young man. Okay? Thank you.